So, am I the only bus driver, that's ready to go back to work? 4 days. This is day 4. And I'm going crazy. I mean, I still work because we go to out of our areas to go help other drivers deliver lunch to kids. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous and I'm happy at the same time. I'm jealous because she gets to see her kids. And they can all come running up to the bus stop and call her name and we miss you or whatever. I don't get to see mine. But I'm happy because I get to see kids and I'm doing it. But I love my job. I'm not trying to get no promotion, get no raise or whatever with this video. I love my job. I love my kids. So, I wrote down some questions. I get asked like, why are you a bus driver? Why did you take a pay cut? Did you think you were tall enough to drive a bus? What do you love about it? What do you hate about it? And such forth. But why I chose this job was because my son plays soccer and he travels and, soccer games is on weekends. And the industry that I was in, I had to work weekends. I'd only get 1 weekend off per month. That means I'm only seeing one of his games. How can I support my son in watching one game and taking him to practices or asking someone to take him to practice for me? That's not bonding. So I decided, okay, I need a job that I'm going to have weekends off. I'm going to work when he's working. When he's in school. I'll be off when he's off. Summertime, I'll be off when he's off. We could travel. We could see the world. That is our passion, like see the world. But anyway, bus driving came to me. I can go to school in between route. I get my weekends off. I get my holidays off. I get to get my evenings off. You know what I mean? And that was one of the reasons why I took that big pay cut and became a bus driver. But I didn't know that I would love it. Like, love it. So, next question is like, did you think that, you'd be able to handle so many kids with no, like monitor on the bus and stuff like that? And I'm like, yeah, I got this. I can do this. So, every morning I get up, I read my Bible, I pray, I get on my bus lot, I check my engine, I check my oil, I check my tires, I check my bus to make sure it's safe to take my kids to school. So, the pedal was the challenge. I got like platform shoes because, I just wanted to be able to reach further. So yeah, I can do that. I drove kids. I have high schoolers that I drop off, and then I go pick up my elementary school kids. Usually I had 2 routes of elementary kids. It's like about 70 kids each route. And then I have my middle schoolers. Middle schoolers are the worst. They are challenging, but this year I got some great kids. Did I think that, I would be able to handle them? Yes, because once you show these kids respect and show them that you care, they're gonna care. In the beginning, it was very challenging. Like August, like when it comes around to August and you get these new set of kids and they, trying to be cool and stuff like that, and they want to become disrespectful and stuff like that. And you have to let them know who's the boss. You know what I mean? So, every morning I'll say good morning. Some kids say hi, some kids don't, And then you have the ones that like put the pants down and acting all cool, and then you have to discipline them. Take your feet out the aisle, sit down, stop talking so loud, turn your music down, no cursing, blah, blah, blah. Those are the ones I love. Because you know what? At the end of the year, those are the ones that become like probably my favorite because they change so much. You see the transformation. They're the ones like, if somebody new comes on the bus and disrespect you, like, They be like, hey, yo, watch your mouth. That's Miss B you're talking to, you know? They are so protective. And then they look at you like a celebrity. They see you on the street. That's my bus driver. Hey, Miss B. Hey, Miss Brown. You know what I mean? And they come hugging you and people all around looking at you like, is she a movie star? Is she a celebrity? Yes, I'm a bus driver celebrity. So, so yeah. So one of my other challenge that I had was, it was like day 4 of driving the school bus alone. My middle schoolers. Yeah, my middle schoolers. And all I heard is, Miss Brown. So I'm like, what? So they was like, he just peed in a bottle. I said, what are you talking about? Who peed in a bottle? So, you know, I'm like, okay, somebody just peed in a bottle. What do I do? What do I do? I was like, he just peed in a bottle and threw it at me. It's so warm. I was like, oh my God. So I pulled over the bus. I was like, dispatch, I just have a student just peed in a bottle and he's throwing it around. And it was like, do you need assistance? You want us to come by? I was like, no, I can't handle it because I don't want them to think that I can't handle these kids on day 4. So, you know, I said, what you need to do is put that bottle in your book bag. Because when you get home, I want you to have the evidence to show your parents that I'm going to be calling to find out why you peed in a bottle. Or let them know that you peed in a bottle. It's like, but I couldn't hold it, okay? Well, bruh, you should have told me. So I could have either, you know, dropped you off first and then dropped the other kids off. I'm just going to pee in a bottle. Like, come on now. But another thing that sticks out to me as a bus driver is I had a junior on my old route because I don't have them this year. He got into a fight, but not on the bus. Thank God. And he came on the bus and he was like, I saw the principal brought him to the bus. And he was the first one to the bus. And I said, now, Jay, what just happened? And he was like, I got into a fight. And he said something about my mama. I said, does he know your mama? No. Did he touch your mama? No. Did he touch you? No. Who got in trouble? He said, me. I said, exactly. So why are you going to let somebody stop you from one more year of high school because they talk about your mama? He's making up stuff that he don't know about your mama. You getting mad over that. So he was like, I don't care. Anybody talk about my mama, it's on and popping, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, remember, that's your last one before getting expelled. And this year, I'm walking to my bus and I hear, Miss B, Miss B, Miss B. So, you know, I turned around. I'm like, hey, Jace, what happened? And he was like, I got 3 more months left before I graduate. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And he was like, every time I think about fighting, you pop up in my head telling me, don't let nobody force me to do this. Don't let nobody let me get expelled. And I got 3 more months, and I just want to thank you. And that made me feel so good. Like, it really makes me feel good. And right now, I'm missing my kids like crazy. I'm missing them. Like, you know, my elementary kids, when we pull up to the school and we're early, we start singing songs, you know. I might read a book to them. I might, they might show me how to do the Fortnite dance, the whatever that thing is, or the, you know what I mean? And some of them are so excited to get on the bus. Miss Brown, let me tell you what happened yesterday. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, or, you know, when they have tests, how their test score was, how they did, whatever happened at school. I'm the first person that they get to tell this before they even get home to tell their mamas and their papas. I'm the first person they tell. And, you know, some of them call me mommy when they get on the bus, or mom and stuff like that. And it just goes to show that I'm doing something good and I appreciate it. And they appreciate me. And, I didn't get to say, people talking about there's no school for the rest of the year. I didn't get to say bye to my kids. I was like going crazy. Like, what am I going to give my 5th graders as I go into middle school? And my middle schoolers that are going to high school? And my high schoolers that are going to college? You know, I'm thinking of little memory stuff to give them. And if school is finished before, like, May, I'm gonna be devastated. Like, how am I gonna see my babies? Y'all need to hurry up and do what y'all doing so I can go back to work. I know some of y'all don't like me because I'm like excited to go back to work and y'all can't wait. It's all y'all parents that think we not doing our job. Y'all have one at home and ready to send them back to school. Think about us that have 70 of y'all kids on the bus at once with no monitor and driving the bus and looking at the mirrors, 7 mirrors, and making sure that your kids are safe getting to school and back home and all that noise and trying to keep them quiet. And when we call you and tell y'all and y'all get mad at us and say, my kid would never do that. Think about what y'all going through right now. So when we call y'all next time and be like, your son won't stay seated, your son got a potty mouth, or your child is doing this and your child is doing that, and before you say, no, that's not my child, remember these 4 days that y'all are complaining that when is school gonna open. Remember that we doing all of that, and you only have 1 or 2 kids at home, and we have like 70 of y'all kids on our bus. Think about that. All right, I'm done because this is like 11 minutes and 20 seconds. Who gonna sit there and watch this whole video? I'm so ready to go dish out these lunches to these kids and see the smile on their face, and I'm so ready to go back to work, and this social distancing is driving me crazy away from my kids. All right, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go find something to do till it's time to go to work because I would have been at work already. All right, enough blabbering. I'm gone. Out.